Everyone, my name is Vandana and I'm a UX designer. In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace one component with another, or we can say change any particular layer with any particular element. So there are many methods available, like the instant swap, or I have seen couple of peoples that if some things are auto layout and you needed to replace one element with some another element. So what people usually do is put the element in the auto layout and delete the previous one. So I am not saying it's a wrong method, but it's just not a very much right practice to do. So the another is instant swap. Suppose we have this element in here, and if you have stored your icon library or the component library very much right, so simply you can replace any particular component from any other. So suppose this is the icon and I wanted to replace it with say arrow. I can do that and it will just adapt the property of the previous one. Or even if I wanted to update this icon with suppose a button, because these both are the components, so I can simply replace it. Okay. This is the common generic method which people are using so much actively, but I'm going to provide you two other methods. One is like the simple direct keyboard shortcut, and another is the plugin. I will just show you the use case with that. So for that, what we needed to do is, suppose we have this icon, okay, and we have created all our screens and the stuff. Now we think that okay, it's not working, and might be this cancel button is needed to be replaced by this vertical. So this is already selected. This is vertical icon that I'm going to take from the assets panel, and I'm going to press the option key in my keyboard, and I'm just going to drag it on it. Once you see this border line, and just leave it. Okay, now the previous icon will be updated with a new one. And similarly, you can do with any other component. So suppose this icon, I needed to be replaced by the button, so I will hover on it. Once I will see this purple border, I will just leave it. Okay, it is not you can see not coming for in front, but it is just replacing the element. Or if I needed to replace one button style to another. So unfortunately, this method doesn't work on the deeper layers. Suppose I wanted to replace this icon here with any other icon, then with dragging method it doesn't work, okay, because it will count the component as a whole, not the elements of it. So if you wanted to have any particular component and you wanted to change any particular part of it, the instant swap works very well. So we have created the property in here, and that icon left, and it is like default the plus, and we can just replace it anywhere with any other icon. So unfortunately it works on the component level to component level. Now jump to the second method, which is the plugin, and I have used this plugin called replace layers. It seems kind of old, or its UI looks kind of not very much good. It's very much simpler, but I have used it in multiple places. It works very well. So what happens is sometimes on the component level things works. Okay, suppose you have this, and you can just directly select it with another component and replace it directly, right? But sometimes what happened, you have general stuff which is not you don't created the component of them. It's just, you can say, an image or any other element. In that case, you can't go in here or just replace it. What you will do is, you select the thing, you select the source layer. So suppose you wanted, let me just take the example. So there are multiple elements, okay, multiple elements in here, and you wanted to replaced by this red one, okay. So select the red one and select the set source layer. So whatever you wanted to replaced with, select the source layer, and whatever you wanted to replace is select them, and you can click on the replace layer, and in just one click it will be get updated. It could be the image, it could be the shape, it could be the frame, it could be anything, but again it doesn't work with the components directly. So I wanted to show you one use case of it that I was using. I was working on this chart library, and this is the scatter chart. I'm still working on it. It's kind of very much cluttered. So in this scatter chart, I want different shapes. So this is cross, this is square, this is circle, and what I wanted is, first of all, scattering them and placing them in sorts of with one shape was a huge duty, and then putting another shape on the same spot was another bigger task. So I have used this layer. I have simply select the cross, and I have select all the circle, and I have clicked the replace layer. So all the circles converted into the cross and then converted into the squares. So this is the use case that I worked on using this plugin, and it worked very well. So I thought to show you guys. Hope you like this video, and for such more content, do subscribe to my channel. If you wanted me to connect on the LinkedIn regarding the design and stuff, feel free. All the links in the description. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.